Welcome to Heal the New Sex, where we discuss all things healing, self-love, and relationships. My name is Cynthia. Today, I want to talk about how your story is still unfolding. I don't know where you are in this season of your life. I don't know where you are in the world because we have some international Healed Squad members. But I just wanted to come on today and encourage you that your story is still unfolding. I think sometimes in life, because we can't always see what's ahead of us, it may be easy to feel like this is all that my life will be. I know for me, especially in periods of great pain or periods where I didn't know the next step to take, it just felt like it was like almost there was a dead end in life. But I want you to know that your story is still unfolding. I want you to know that when the Bible talks about, I think it's Jeremiah 29:11, where he says, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you." And he talks about the plans that he has towards you, the plans he has for you. Even though you don't know what the plan is, doesn't mean that there's not goodness at the other end of the road. Today I went to the doctor and I am having some medical issues, but I know I have faith that this is not the end, right? I was driving from the doctor, right? And in my mind, because I'm sometimes I'm just in my mind a lot. And I saw this house and I broke out crying because I remember God telling me that there's a certain neighborhood I would live in and the house looks like the neighborhood. And I remember, and I heard God say, "Smithy, it's not over." And so I'm just coming on here to tell you that your story is unfolding. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter where it feels like. It doesn't matter what people have told you. Doors may have been closed in your face. Applications may have been denied. But that does not matter. Your story is unfolding. Any good children's book always has a little trouble in the middle. Always. Every good or movie or whatever, but I'm using children's book because it's quicker to read, right? Has a little turbulence in the middle. But by time you get to the end, you always have a happily ever after. And that's the same for your life. Don't think because of where you are right now, that more is not coming, because it is. And if you give up, you'll never be able to experience the more that God has for you. Okay? So I just want you to know that your story is still unfolding. Don't be deceived by what it looks like. Don't be deceived by how you feel, because our feelings are not facts. Our feelings are like a gauge, right? Now, I know it's women watching this, but that tire pressure thing I don't know how to use a real tire pressure thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. The ones that you put on the tire, I don't even know how to use that. The only gauge I know is the one in the car that it says you need you need air. Okay, that's the only thing. That's where our feelings are. Our feelings are a gauge, okay? And let me give you another example. In the wintertime, your tires, I'm gonna say atrophy because I think that's what it is. So in the morning, you'll drive your car and the gauge will say you need air, but by the time the afternoon is, especially in Georgia, that the tire light is off. That's because it's conditional. And sometimes our feelings are the same way. At one point they're accurate, but at another point they're not. So your feelings are a gauge, they're not a guide, okay? I'm not saying don't trust yourself, but I'm saying that sometimes our feelings can be deceptive, right? And if we get only into our emotional mind in situations, we won't be able to see how it's unfolding. You won't be able to see how your business is going to unfold. You won't be able to see how that love is going to unfold. You won't be able to see how God's going to heal your body and you're going to have those babies, or God's going to heal your body and you won't have that cancer anymore or that sickle cell anymore. You won't be able to see it, but the story is still unfolding. Some of you are going to walk on stages and you're going to command crowds. Some of you are graduating with your 900th degree, because as Black women, we can get a degree, okay? Some of you are going to find antidotes to viruses like Ebola. If you stay here, you won't see how it unfolds. You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. You got to stay encouraged. You got to stay motivated. You have to know who you are and whose you are, and your story is still unfolding. Okay? So again, thank you so much for watching this video. I love you so much. I appreciate you. Every time you guys comment or there's a view, I just want you to know that I don't take it for granted. I'm over here on the other side like, oh my gosh, you know, so I may never meet you face to face and I won't know you name by name, but just know that I appreciate you. This is Heal the New Sexy. My name is Samantha. Until we talk again, bye-bye. Bye-bye.